Hi friends, hope you are doing good. Today we're gonna look at how I'm gonna ready the plant, that is Echinodorous Red Rubin is what I have in my hand. So we're gonna prepare it for the planting. So this is a pretty immersed grown plant which is almost a feet width. So I'm going to capture it so close because of the close focus. So you could see there is almost pretty much roots grown out of here, like a very big clump, and a lot of shoots already there. So what we're gonna do is we're not make sure that we're not gonna damage the bulb over here where all the energy, plant energy is there. Also, we try to look in to trim the already grown large roots, okay, which gonna take up a lot of plant's energy if you're gonna plant it as it is. And before you go for it, before you plant, make sure you clear it, wash it pretty clean, remove all the cotton wool or whichever uh, grow you take, because sometimes it can come in the coconut fiber pots or sometime in the sponge. So make sure you clean it pretty clean and look for the roots that are already grown very big. Make sure you trim them without damaging the bulb. So take a good sterilized scissor, or pretty much I would say have some scissor, just maintaining only for the aquascape or planting things. Do not use your kitchen scissor. So I have trimmed it, whichever I feel is. I'm not sure whether the video is going making the justice of the close cuttings, but still I try to capture as much as possible. Okay, the root base is ready. So if we could see one more thing, here we could see one of the red rubin, right? Here you could see this is I think the submerged growth. That's the reason the leaf is red, because once it is plant is emerged, it is gonna be in this stage, the green. Anyways, we're not gonna retain it. This is one leaf is good just for the aesthetic purpose. I will leave this 2 year. Rest all I'm gonna trim it down. So let me start cutting it one by one, and also be very sure which one you are cutting before you cut, and make sure you just cut it as close as possible to the bulb without damaging the bulb of the plant. These are very fragile plant actually. It's like example, if we tend to tear this, right, sometimes the bulb can be damaged because we can pluck it. It is very easy to pluck them, but still make sure you cut it without plucking, because sometimes the bulb can get damaged when you try to pull the entire leaf towards the root. So make sure you don't do that. So another two more to cut. I try to go as close as possible to bulb and cut it. So one more. I'm just trying to find it with, because it gets tangled at the bottom, right? So make sure which is the, so I'm aiming for this one. So I'm just tracing it and going to the bulb and making sure it's the same one. So cut. And also now I'm noticing this red rubin, right? It is pretty much broken here. It is damaged here, as you can see. I don't think this will grow, so I don't want to have some doubt over here. So let me cut that too. So that's it guys, this is pretty much the bulb over here. So you could see, right, when we started it was clump of leaves. Now it's just the bulb over here almost. These two I am just leaving them for the aesthetics in that tank as I'm planting it. Maybe I could trim it down if I don't find any suitable growth. And as you know, these are very root feeders, then they need root taps or some kind of nutritious supplement or substrate. This is one, and this is one more which I already prepared some time back. This is pretty much very small compared to the this one, because it didn't have any good leaves coming out. So, but here I have written one of the submerged growth. It's pretty healthy, so I thought of retaining it. So this is pretty much how we prepare the plant for the planting, that is Echinodorous guys. So the next will be like how is the planting into the tank inside the substrate. So it's the plant which we had prepared some time back. So that's planting it. So once you prepare the plant, plant it as soon as possible. Do not have them float in the water, or just leave it in the water, because sometimes we tend to forget to keep them away from the light once we keep in some any bucket or store them in any of the tubs. So don't do that. Try to plant as soon as possible. So these two extensions I showed told, anyways I'm going to cut it off because just for the aesthetics purpose on video, and I want to make sure I'm telling you how we're going to plant this. That's the reason I'm kept this just as a marker, but I will trim it down maybe maybe couple of days. So as we know, there are multiple videos on the YouTube which says it must not be fully submerged into the water, and Amazon so doesn't grow that way because it needs to be, bulb has to be bit exposed outside the substrate. Do not put it. I have tried both the method. Both the method I worked well, but the one which where part was visible above the substrate, I had more success. So I will do the same thing over here. And also right now the plant is the anchoring is very difficult unless the new roots grow and they find the new substrate, right? The anchoring will be a bit tough. So make sure you anchor them using any of the rocks or the anything within the aquarium. So right now this is an, as you know, this is a background plant, but still I'm having it in the front of my tank because of the driftwood scape. I want this Amazon sword to go along with this uh, driftwood. So that is also I want to monitor the growth, because if I keep it back, it will be difficult for me to track the growth of the sword. So then I'm planting it here. So this is the spot I'm choosing for now, and the depth of the soil is around maybe around an inch or more than an inch. So this is where I'm just pushing it very lightly, not too deep, and I'm making sure the bulb is visible. Maybe it's not visible, the water is cloudy, but give me some time. I will record one more video maybe after a couple of days once everything dust settles. This is one. There is one more too. I'm just doing it for you guys. I'm keeping both at the same place. So try to add in. So this is not yet anchored well, but still I think this is good enough because I don't have any fishes or geo like fishes eggs which can pull them out of the water. And also I'm making sure that I'm not submerging it totally. I'm very conscious of this because I do have my own doubts. When I submerge it totally, the plant may die, as per the legends say. So I have few of the rocks here, so I use them to just in case to anchor them. You can use any of the thing. You can use this one too. You know, right? It's a burnt ceramic. We can use this too, just for the make sure I'm anchoring it. That's it, guys. This is the planting. So I will give you an update maybe after a week of the growth of the plant. And as I said, I will trim these leaves pretty soon, maybe after a couple of days. If you like the content, kindly please do share and comment.